Well, Volk, I know. I know exactly why you are here tonight. The house is finally quiet. The doors are locked. The lights are out. But your mind is so incredibly loud. You are lying there, staring into the dark, replaying the entire day, every single conversation, every tiny interaction, wondering, did I say the wrong thing? Was I too harsh? Are they secretly upset with me? Did I do enough to make everyone happy? It is exhausting, is it not? Carrying the heavy weight of the world, bending your own shape, just to fit into the spaces they demand, the constant vigilance, always watching, always scanning their moods to ensure they approve of your existence. Notice your shoulders, they are tense. Notice your jaw, holding back words you swallowed, just to keep the peace. You have spent your entire day pouring from a cup that has been empty for years. You gave your energy, your precious time, your peace to everyone else. And now, at this lonely hour, there's nothing left for you, just this heavy ache deep in your chest. I see you. I deeply see the invisible load. The load you carry. The good woman. The peacemaker. The one who fixes everything. The one who never complains. Shh. But listen to me. Right here, right now, in this absolute sanctuary, you do not have to be any of those things. Listen to my voice, let the outside world fade into the distance. For the next while, no one needs anything from you. No one is touching you. No one is watching. You are entirely hidden. Safe from their gaze. You are safe from their gaze. You are safe here. It is time. Time to put down the heavy armor, the armor of pleasing others. Tonight, we will untangle your nervous system. From their expectations, we will gently peel away that mask. The exhausting persona. The one you wear just to survive. Shh. Let your true self rest. Your tired self. You do not need to earn your peace tonight. You do not need permission to let go. Just breathe. Allow the absolute stillness to wrap around you like a heavy blanket. Give yourself this moment just to be. Nothing to fix, nobody to please, just you, the quiet, and the deep sleep. The sleep you so desperately deserve. Let us begin. Shift your focus. Shift it away from the outside world. Bring it entirely into your physical body. You have spent so much time today living entirely in your head, worrying about what others think, constantly scanning their expressions. Now, it is time to return home, to return to yourself. I want you to notice exactly how you are lying right now. Are you gently gripping the sheets? Are your legs crossed tightly together? Are you trying to make yourself small, even in your very own bed? Shh. You do not need to shrink. Not anymore. Uncross your legs. Let your arms rest heavily. Let your arms rest heavily. At your sides. Take up space. You are allowed to take up space here. We are going to use your breath to send a very clear signal to your exhausted nervous system. A signal that the day is over and the performance is done. We will breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, and exhale with a soft sigh for 8. This will activate your vagus nerve, physically forcing your heart rate to deeply slow down, slowing down the racing thoughts. Let us do this together. Inhale deeply through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it right there in your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And exhale completely through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll feel the immediate physical shift. Let us do it again, breathing in the profound quiet of this room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it very gently. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it very gently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And release all the heavy expectations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One last time, make it the deepest breath today, the most selfish breath you have taken. Inhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Hold the stillness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale and let go. Letting go of everything you owe the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Now let your breath return to its completely natural rhythm, its effortless rhythm. Notice the subtle wave of relaxation, washing softly over your chest, moving down through your stomach. Your body has been on high alert all day long, constantly ready to respond, to fix, to please. But right now, the emergency is officially over. Bring your soft attention to the tiny muscles around your eyes. These muscles have worked so hard today, reading the micro-expressions of everyone you met, trying to anticipate their unspoken needs. Give them absolute permission to soften. Let your eyelids become heavy, incredibly heavy. Shh. Move your awareness down to your throat, the exact place where you hold back your truth, the place where you swallow your boundaries just to keep other people comfortable. Feel a warm energy, soothing energy, untangling the deep tightness there. You do not have to say the right thing. Not right now. You do not have to say anything at all. Let your jaw drop slightly, releasing all those unsaid words. Let the back of your neck melt deeply into the soft pillow, dropping the incredibly heavy burden, the burden of being the good woman, the perfect accommodating friend, the flawless mother, or partner. Bring your awareness further down to your tired hands, your hands that are always reaching out, always doing, always fixing things for other people. Notice if your fingers are curled inward, holding on to leftover daytime anxiety. Gently let them open. Let your palms face upward. In a beautiful gesture of complete surrender, your hands are allowed to rest. They do not need to hold anyone else up tonight. Feel that heavy weight sliding off, sliding right off your shoulders, sinking down into the mattress below you, flowing smoothly down through your spine, releasing the tension in your lower back. The bed is fully supporting you. You do not have to hold yourself together. Not anymore. Just let gravity take over. You are safe. You are deeply, profoundly. Let us take a moment, a slow moment, to look at the invisible load, the load you have been carrying all day long, the heavy weight that no one else ever sees. But you feel it deeply in every single fiber of your being. You walk into a room, and without even realizing it, you instantly read the temperature, the emotional temperature. You notice who is slightly upset, who needs comforting, who needs you to shrink down, to be quiet, and who needs you to step up, to fix their problems. You do this automatically, like breathing. It is a brilliant survival skill, yet a tragic one. You learned it a very long time ago, when being agreeable, when being the good girl, was the only way to feel safe, or to feel loved. But I want you to acknowledge it, right now, just how incredibly exhausting that is, profoundly exhausting. Think about the mental energy, the sheer amount of it, to constantly calculate other people's feelings before you even dare to consider your own. Think about the emails, the text messages. You rewrite them 4 or 5 times just so they do not sound too demanding or too harsh. Think about every time you smile and say yes to a request. When every single cell in your body, your tired body, is screaming no. Shh. Every time you swallow your true opinion because you are terrified of making someone else uncomfortable, you are giving away a piece of your life force. You are paying for their comfort with your own peace of mind. You are quite literally setting yourself on fire just to keep other people warm. And it leaves you here, lying in the dark at this lonely hour, feeling completely hollowed out, running on empty, wondering when it will be your turn to be taken care of. I want to validate that feeling for you right now. It is not just in your head. The exhaustion is entirely real. Because the emotional labor, the labor you are doing all day, is entirely real, even if it is invisible. Invisible to the outside world. The silent labor of being the good woman, the overly accommodating friend, the flawless partner. It is one of the absolute heaviest burdens a human being can ever carry. Remember that moment earlier today, when you worried you said the wrong thing. Notice how your heart raced, how your stomach tied itself in knots. That is your body, carrying the physical cost, the cost of pleasing others. That phantom guilt. It follows you around like a shadow, apologizing for things that are not your fault, apologizing for taking up space, apologizing for simply having boundaries. It is a heavy tax on your soul. And the tragic irony is, the more you bend over backwards to please everyone else, the more they expect it from you. It becomes the baseline. They do not see the immense efforts anymore. They just see the convenience of your compliance. And meanwhile, you are slowly fading away, losing touch with what you actually want, what you actually need. Shh. Notice if your mind is arguing with me right now. Notice if there's a loud voice, an anxious voice, telling you that it is selfish. Selfish to put yourself first, that you have to be helpful, to be worthy, that if you stop pleasing them, they will leave you, or judge you, or call you difficult. Let that voice speak, but do not believe it. That voice is just the echo of old fears. Kindness to others, that requires cruelty to yourself, is not kindness at all. It is self-abandonment. And tonight, in this quiet sanctuary, we are stopping that cycle. You do not need to manage anyone's emotions, not tonight. If someone is upset with you, let them be upset. Their feelings are their responsibility, not yours. Let that truth sink in. Deep into your heavy muscles, you are allowed to resign. Resign from the job of making everyone else happy. Just for tonight, let the invisible load fall completely to the floor. Carl Jung, a profound explorer, an explorer of the deep human mind. He spoke of something very specific. He called it the persona. It is a mask, a psychological armor. We wear it to navigate the world, just after midnight. Overwhelming expectations. The expectations of the outside world for you. This specific mask, it has been so carefully crafted over so many years. It is the face of the good woman. The woman who never complains, the woman who always understands, the woman who puts her own needs last, just to keep the fragile peace. This mask has served you. It really has. It has protected you, kept you safe from conflict, safe from harsh judgments, safe from the deep fear, the terrifying fear of abandonment. You forged this mask a long time ago, perhaps when you were very young, when you learned a hard lesson. That being agreeable was the only currency, the only way to buy love, to buy safety. But there is a tragedy. The tragedy of the persona. If you wear it for too long, if you never take it off, you begin to falsely believe. You believe that the mask is who you actually are. You forget the living soul, the breathing soul, the breathing soul, the brilliantly imperfect soul, the soul that exists underneath it. You start to believe a lie that if you let the mask slip, if you showed your true exhaustion, your true frustration, your actual boundaries, everyone would simply leave you. Jung taught us a truth. The persona is merely a compromise between your true individuality and the loud demands of society. But you have compromised too much. You have negotiated away your own soul, just to make sure everyone else feels comfortable in your presence. Think about that immense sacrifice. It requires you to abandon yourself again and again, every single day. It requires you to exile your parts, the parts of you that are too loud, too opinionated, or too inconvenient. Exile them into the shadows. But the shadow, the parts of you that you hide, that is exactly where your power lies. Your true power. It is where your vitality lives. Your boundaries. Your authentic voice. They have been patiently waiting for you to return. They are not ugly. They are not bad. They are simply tired of being entirely ignored. And right now, in the heavy quiet, the beautiful quiet of this room, that mask has become suffocating, entirely suffocating. You are so exhausted because your true self is trapped beneath it, starving for air, starving for rest, starving to just be seen without any conditions. Shh. The outside world, it does not need you to wear it, not right now. The deep darkness of this room, it does not demand a performance. The shadows here do not judge. I want you to use your imagination. Right now, I want you to imagine. Gently lifting your hands, lifting them up to your face, and taking hold of that mask, that invisible mask, the heavy mask of the good woman, the chronic people pleaser, the endless giver, the one who swallows her own voice. Feel it. Feel how incredibly heavy it has become. It is not made of plastic or wood. It is made of swallowed anger. Years of swallowed anger. Years of swallowed anger. Decades of unexpressed sadness and thousands of desperate attempts to be loved, to be accepted. Notice how it presses against your skin, restricting your breath, causing that dull ache, the ache in your jaw, behind your tired eyes. Now, with absolute permission and absolute safety, I want you to pull it away. Gently pull it away from your face and let it fall. Fall to the floor beside your bed. Let it drop. You do not need it here. Feel the cool air, the soothing night air, rushing over your real face, your true face, the face that is allowed to be tired, the face that is allowed to be messy, the face that is allowed to be messy, the face that owes nothing to anyone. Without the mask, you are no longer defined. Not defined by what you do for others. You are simply a human being, resting in the dark, You're not someone else's problem solver. You are not a mirror reflecting their needs back to them. You are just you, raw and utterly complete. Shh. Notice the muscles in your face. Notice how they respond. When the mask is finally gone, they melt. They soften into the pillow. The tension in your forehead dissolves. The tight grip around your throat, it completely loosens. The heavy burden, the burden of managing their perceptions, is no longer yours to carry. Let them think whatever they want to think about you. Let them have their opinions. Their opinions belong to them. They are not your truth, and they are certainly not allowed in here, not in this room. You have locked the door, locked it on their expectations, and you are finally alone, beautifully alone, with your true self. Sink deeper into that truth. Sink deeper into the mattress. Sink deeper into the profound relief. The relief of simply being unmasked. Now that the heavy mask, the exhausting mask of the good woman, is finally resting on the floor. We are going to begin a slow journey, a deliberate journey downward. Stepping away from the surface, the chaotic surface of your life, where all the noise lives, where all their endless demands live. We are moving deep, deep into the quiet sanctuary, the absolute sanctuary of your own mind. This is a place, sanctuary of your own mind. This is a place, a sacred place where absolutely no one else is allowed to enter. I will count backward, very slowly, from 10 down to 1. And with every single number, you will let go of a little more of the outside world. You will shed another layer, another heavy layer of their expectations. Shh. 10. Feeling the profound weight, the physical weight of your body, sinking heavier into the mattress. You are completely supported. You do not have to hold anyone up. You do not have to carry their emotions. Not right now. You are safely grounded. 9. Gently letting go of the conversations, the anxious conversations from today. All those words, all those forced interactions, let them dissolve entirely into the shadows. The deep shadows of this room, they do not matter here. Their judgments cannot cross this threshold. 8. Drifting deeper. Notice the muscles in your face, your jaw, your forehead. They are completely soft, unbothered by what anyone thinks, what they think of you. You are no longer on display. The performance is over. The audience has finally gone home. 7. Breathing in the cool air, the quiet night air, and exhaling the desperate need, the urgent need to be perfect. You do not need to be perfect. To be worthy of this rest, this profound rest. You are already enough, exactly as you are, right in this exact moment. 6. Sinking further down, leaving the opinions of others, leaving them floating up at the surface. They are like leaves, dead leaves floating on a river, drifting away from you, while you sink down into the peaceful depths, the silent depths. You do not need to catch those leaves, just let them go. Shh. 5. You are halfway there, halfway down into complete relaxation. Your mind is slowing its pace. The urgent need to fix things, to manage their fragile feelings, it is fading away. The guilt of choosing yourself. Watch it evaporate. It is simply not your job. Not anymore. 4. Your physical body is heavy. So incredibly heavy. Your arms and your legs, they are completely surrendered. surrendered to the pull of gravity. You could not lift them, even if you tried. The exhaustion is finally washing over you, carrying you further down. 3. Drifting further into the quiet void. The absolute silence, the heavy silence of this room. It is wrapping around you like a warm, protective cocoon. Nothing from the outside, nothing can penetrate this space. You are completely insulated from their demands. You are so safe. 2. Almost at the very bottom, the entire outside world is just a distant whisper. A completely meaningless whisper. The faces of the people you tried so hard to please today. They are blurring, fading completely into the dark. They have absolutely no power over you here. Shh. And 1, deeply relaxed, profoundly relaxed. You have arrived at the bottom. You are completely detached from their heavy expectations. You are just you, floating in the absolute peace, the peace of simply existing. Let yourself drift here. Let yourself be free, entirely free, as you lie here, perfectly safe in the heavy dark. I want to explain something profoundly important. It will help you stop blaming yourself for caring so much about what other people think. You often tell yourself, in the quiet hours of the night, that you are simply too sensitive, that you are somehow weak for letting their fleeting opinions affect your peace of mind. You berate yourself for not having thicker skin. But that is not the truth. Not the truth at all. What your exhausted brain is doing is actually brilliant. An ancient survival mechanism, you see. Thousands of years ago, belonging to the tribe was the absolute only way to survive. If the tribe did not like you, if they disapproved of your actions, they would cast you out into the wilderness. Shh. And being cast out meant you would not survive the winter. A primitive brain learned a lesson, a very permanent lesson, that social approval literally equals physical survival. If they are angry, you might die. That is what your brain believes. So today, when someone gives you a strange look or a conversation feels tense, your nervous system overreacts. It does not just see a social awkwardness. It perceives a literal threat, a threat to your very existence. Your amygdala, the ancient alarm bell in your brain, starts ringing loudly, telling you to fix the situation immediately. It triggers a specific trauma response, not fight, not flight, but fawn, the deep urge to appease, to please, to make yourself small, incredibly helpful, so the perceived threat will go away. It is the voice that tells you to smile, even when you are utterly exhausted, to apologize, when you have done absolutely nothing wrong, just to make them comfortable, so you can feel safe again. Shh, I need you to hear this. Hear this clearly in the dark. Your chronic people-pleasing is not a character flaw. It is not a weakness of your spirit. It is just your beautiful biology, your loyal biology, working exhausting overtime to protect you, trying desperately to keep you in the tribe. But my dear, you do not live in the ancient wilderness. Not anymore. You're not going to freeze in the winter just because someone at work or someone in your family is slightly annoyed with you. Their disapproval is not a lion waiting in the bushes, into business fleeting emotion in their own body. It has absolutely nothing to do with your safety, your actual safety. Notice how your body responds to that profound truth. Notice if your breathing shifts. You are a grown adult now, safe in your own bed. Safe in your own bed. Secured in your own life. Your literal survival no longer depends on their validation. Their constant validation. You have the power to protect yourself. You are your own safe haven. I want you to imagine something. Placing a warm hand over your own heart. Just feel the steady rhythm, the reliable rhythm there. You can silently thank your primitive brain for trying so incredibly hard to protect you all these years. And then gently whisper to your nervous system that the emergency is finally over. You can tell your physical body that it is safe. Safe to put the heavy armor down. You can stand entirely on your own. You do not need the tribe approval. You do not need it to be worthy of love, and you certainly do not need it to be safe tonight. Let that realization wash over you, like a warm wave, softening the tight muscles in your chest, dissolving the hard knot in your stomach, releasing the heavy burden of the fawn response. You are perfectly safe in the silence. You are perfectly safe in your own company. You are fundamentally and irrevocably safe. Let go. Let go entirely. Now that we understand why your nervous system holds on to this desperate need to please. I want us to look at something else, something deeply hidden, lying quietly in the shadows of your mind. Carl Jung taught us a profound truth. He said that every time we put on the mask of the good woman, every time we force a polite smile, every time we swallow our true feelings just to keep the peace, we do not make those feelings disappear. They do not just vanish into thin air. We simply push them down, deep into the unconscious, into a place he called the shadow. The shadow is not evil. It is not something to be afraid of. It is simply a heavy vault. A vault where we lock everything away. Everything that society tells us is unacceptable. Everything our inner critic hates. Shh, for you. The chronic giver. The endless peacemaker. The one who always holds it together. Your shadow is full of a very specific energy. It is full of the word no. It is full of the firm boundaries. The boundaries you never set. The righteous anger. The anger you never allowed yourself to express. And the deep resentment. The heavy resentment. The heavy resentment that inevitably builds up when you are constantly pouring your life force. Pouring it from a cup. A cup that has been empty for years. I want you to be honest. Completely honest with yourself, right now, in the absolute safety of this dark room. Have you felt that dark resentment lately? That sudden flash of anger, that sharp flash, when someone asks you for just one more favor, one more tiny thing, the heavy feeling in your chest. That suffocating feeling. When you realize absolutely no one is taking care of you. While you were so busy. Busy taking care of everyone else. Notice your mind. Notice if it instantly tries to shut that feeling down. Notice if you feel a surge of guilt just for having those thoughts. Notice the loud voice in your head. The reprimanding voice telling you that good women do not get angry. That you should be grateful. That you should just be happy to help. Shh. Let that judgmental voice fade away. Fade completely into the distance. It has absolutely no authority here. I'm giving you complete permission. Complete permission right now. It is completely okay to feel resentful. Entirely okay. In fact, it is the most natural response. The most deeply human response in the world. Anger is not a sign. Not a sign that you are a bad person. Anger is simply your own soul. Recognizing that you are being severely depleted. It is the fiercely protective part of you, the part that loves you enough to stand up and say, "This is not fair." Feel it. Feel where that unexpressed resentment lives, where it lives in your physical body right now. Perhaps it is a tight knot, a hard knot in your stomach. Perhaps it is a heavy pressure, a crushing pressure sitting right on your chest, or a dull ache, a persistent ache in your lower back. That is the physical manifestation of all the times you abandoned yourself to keep someone else comfortable. Your body has kept a perfect record, an agonizing record, of every single time you smiled and said yes, when your exhausted soul was screaming no. I want you to use your imagination now. I want you to imagine walking down a quiet hallway, a softly lit hallway in your mind. At the very end of this hallway is a heavy wooden door. Behind this door is your shadow, the part of you that holds all that exhaustion, all that unexpressed rage. You are safe. You are completely safe to open it. Imagine turning the heavy iron handle and stepping into a warm room, a dimly lit room, and there, sitting quietly in the corner, is a part of you, the part that is so unbelievably tired of being good. She looks exhausted. Her shoulders are heavy. Her jaw is tight from years and years of biting her tongue. Do not turn away from her. Do not judge her. Do not tell her to smile. She has been carrying the heaviest burden of all, the burden of your unlived truth. I want you to walk over to her and just sit beside her. Sit beside her in the quiet. You did not need to fix her. You did not need to make her happy. Just let her be angry. Let her be entirely tired, unapologetically tired. Tell her silently in your mind that you finally see her, that you know exactly how hard she has been working, that you understand why she is so deeply resentful, and that you are so incredibly sorry. Sorry for locking her away in the dark. Feel the incredible relief, the profound relief. That washes over your entire body when you finally stop fighting your own shadow. When you finally admit to yourself that you absolutely hate having to be the strong one all the time, that you are so sick of being the rock, the one everyone relies on, that you just want someone to hold you, to take care of you. For once, breathe deeply into that raw truth. Let the tears come. They need to fall into your pillow. Let the heavy sighs escape your chest. You have spent so much vital energy pretending that everything is perfectly fine, pretending that you have an endless supply of patience. But here, in this bed, you are allowed to be empty. Your shadow is not your enemy. She is your deepest protector, your most loyal protector. She is the boundary that you desperately need to survive. When you welcome her back, when you stop locking her away, you take back your incredible power. You no longer have to perform for the world. Shh. Let the warm energy, the healing energy of total acceptance, melt away the tight knot in your stomach. Let it soften the rigid muscles in your back. You are whole, exactly as you are. The light and the dark, the endless giver and the fierce boundary setter, the good woman and the deeply exhausted woman. They all belong here. They all belong here. They are all perfectly safe. You do not have to choose anymore. You can be a kind person, and you can firmly say no. You can love your family, And you can disappoint them sometimes. You can be a good woman, and you can put yourself absolutely first, unconditionally first. Sink deep into that profound freedom. Let the heavy weight of the shadow dissolve entirely into the mattress, becoming soft, becoming so incredibly light. You are whole. You are forgiven. You are ready to rest with your beautiful shadow, safely by your side, resting quietly in the dark. I want to take you into a deep visualization, a deeply therapeutic journey, designed to release you, physically release you, emotionally release you, physically release you, emotionally release you from the heavy expectations. The expectations of the outside world. Bring your soft awareness to the space immediately surrounding you, surrounding your physical body, lying here on the mattress. Use your mind's eye to see what extending outward from your skin, dozens of thin cords, glowing, invisible cords. These are the energetic attachments, the invisible tethers, connecting you to every single person you interacted with today. Look closely at these cords in the dim light of your imagination. See how they pulse. They are the physical representation of every time you worried about what someone thought, what they thought of you. Every time you tried to anticipate their needs. Every time you molded yourself just to make them comfortable. Notice where these cords are attached, where they connect to your body. Some of them are thick, heavy ropes attached directly to your shoulders. These are the long-standing expectations, the expectations of your family, the roles you play for years. Pulling your shoulders down with their immense weight. Some cords are wrapped tightly, wrapped around your throat, pulsing with the anxiety of all the words you swallowed today, all the opinions you held back, just to keep the peace. And notice the cluster of cords attached to your stomach, right to your solar plexus. These are the draining connections to your co-workers, your acquaintances, even strangers whose fleeting judgments you absorbed. These cords are not passive. They're not just sitting there. They're like tiny conduits, actively draining your vital energy, continuously siphoning your precious life force, pulling it right out of your body and giving it to them, leaving you entirely hollow, leaving you tired and completely depleted on this bed. But my dear, tonight, in this profoundly safe sanctuary, you absolutely do not have to stay connected. You are not a power source for the rest of the world. I want you to imagine looking down at your hands and seeing a heavy pair of scissors, a beautiful pair of golden scissors, resting perfectly in your palms. Feel the physical weight of the metal. In your imagination, they are cool. They are solid, undeniably real, and incredibly sharp. These scissors represent your ultimate sovereignty, your absolute right to exist for yourself alone. They are the boundary you have been so terrified to set. I want you to take a slow breath, a deep breath in, and lift those golden scissors. Bring them toward your stomach, where so many of those draining cords, where they are attached. Find the thickest cord there, the one connected to the person whose judgment you fear the most, the person whose approval you have been desperately trying to earn. Look at that cord, acknowledge the fear. And then, with one smooth movement, one decisive movement, one powerful movement, close the blades, cut the cord, feel the immediate snap, the visceral snap. Watch as the severed end falls away, the end of their expectation, instantly dissolving into ashes, dissolving in the dark. And in that exact same moment, feel a warm rush, a glowing rush of your own energy, snapping back into your body, returning to where it rightfully belongs. Feel the tight knot in your stomach instantly soften, the nausea of their judgment. It is completely gone. Move the scissors up. Move them up to your chest, right over your heart. There are thin glowing threads here, threads of guilt, the phantom guilt you feel when you say no, the threads that make you feel responsible for the happiness of everyone else. Cut them, cut every single one. Feel your chest instantly expand, the tight band around your ribs finally releasing. Your heart is no longer a triage center, a center for other people emotional emergencies. It belongs only to you. Now move the scissors to your throat. See the tangled web of cords there, representing the fear of speaking your truth. You do not need to negotiate with them. You do not need to explain why you're doing this. Just cut them. Snip, 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 snip. Feel the heavy restriction fall away. Fall away from your vocal cords. Your jaw drops. Your neck lengthens. You can finally breathe. Breathe without asking for permission. Now reach up. Reach up to those heavy ropes, the ancient ropes on your shoulders, the crushing weight of being the perfect woman. Shh. The endless giver. The martyr. You have carried them for far too long. It is time to put them down. Bring the golden blades to the ropes and cut them cleanly through. Feel the massive physical relief, the unbelievable relief, as that weight completely drops off your body. Your shoulders melt down into the mattress, sinking deeper, heavier, completely free. Continue cutting. Look around your body and sever every single connection. Cut the cords to the past. Cut the cords to the future. Cut the cords to anyone. Anyone who demands that you be anything other than exactly who you are. Watch as dozens of severed lines fall away from you, disappearing into the void, leaving you entirely untethered. You are no longer bound. You are floating in the beautiful dark, the silent darkness. Your energy is fully contained within your own skin. Your cup is no longer draining. It is quietly filling up with your own love, your own presence. Feel the immense peace, the peace of being completely disconnected from their world. You owe them nothing. You belong entirely to yourself. Drift in that spectacular freedom. Now that you are completely untethered, floating in this beautiful freedom, this silent freedom, the space around you is entirely clear. The heavy cords are gone. Your energy belongs only to you. But there is one more connection we need to make tonight. A connection not to the outside world, but to a very quiet part, a very fragile part of your own history. I want you to drift backward, drifting down the timeline of your life, moving past the years of exhaustion, past the years of being the strong one, the dependable one, the one who fixes everything. I want you to go all the way back to the very beginning, to the exact moment when you first learned. When you learned that you had to be good, that you had to be quiet, just to be loved. Imagine yourself walking into a soft room, a warmly lit room from your childhood. The light is gentle, the air is perfectly still, and there, sitting quietly on the floor, is a very young version of you. The little girl who started it all. I want you to look closely at her. Notice her posture. Notice how she is trying so incredibly hard. to take up as little space as possible. Shh. Notice how she is already hyper-vigilant, constantly scanning the room, reading the moods of the adults around her. She is so small, yet she is already carrying a heavy burden, the crushing burden of emotional management. She learned early on that if the adults are upset, her world is not safe. She learned that her own needs, her own loud voice, her own messy emotions are somehow dangerous, and they might cause her to be abandoned. So she made a heartbreaking choice, a choice that every chronic people pleaser makes. She traded her authentic self. She traded it for safety. She decided to become the good girl, the quiet girl, the easy child. Look at how exhausting it is for her. She is terrified of making a mistake, terrified of being a mistake, terrified of being a burden. She believes with her whole tiny heart that love is something she has to constantly earn. Earn through compliance, earn through silence, through performing perfectly. It is time to change that story. I want you to walk across the room, walk slowly toward her, and gently kneel down. Kneel down right beside her. Let her see you. Let her see the grown woman you have become, the woman who has survived, the woman who is now strong enough to protect her. Reach out, gently take her small hands. Take them into your own hands. Feel how cold her little fingers are, how tight they are. Holding on to all that ancient anxiety, look directly into her eyes and tell her the truth, the profound truths she has been waiting for, waiting her entire life to hear. Speak to her silently in your mind. Tell her, I am so incredibly sorry. Shh. Sorry you had to work so hard just to feel safe. I'm so sorry you felt like you had to hide who you really are, just to be loved. But you do not have to do that anymore. The emergency is finally over. You do not have to manage anyone else. Never again. Tell her you do not need to earn your place. Your place in this world is yours. You are allowed to be messy. You are allowed to be loud. You are allowed to make mistakes. And you are allowed to say no. I am the adult now. I am the one in charge, and I will never let anyone make you feel like a burden again. I will protect you. I will set the boundaries for you. You can finally put down the heavy armor. Watch as those profound words, watch as they wash over her. Watch as the heavy tension, the years of high alert, begin to melt away from her tiny body. She lets out a long breath, a shaky breath, the deep fear of abandonment. It simply dissolves entirely into the air. I want you to pull her into your arms. Wrap your arms around her. In a deep embrace, a fierce embrace, a fiercely protective embrace. Feel her rest her head, rested against your chest. Feel her small body completely surrender, sinking into your warmth for the first time in her life. She does not have to be good. She just gets to be held. And as you hold her, feel her energy completely merging with yours. She is dissolving into warm light. Shh. Sinking right into your heart center. She is coming home. You are bringing her back to the present moment, back into this bed, safely locked inside your chest. You are whole now. The fragmented parts of your soul, the child who was afraid, and the woman who was exhausted, have finally found each other, and they have found profound peace. Notice the incredible warmth radiating through your body. Notice how your breathing has become deep, so beautifully deep, so incredibly slow. There is no more running. There is no more hiding. There is no more performing for love. You are enough. You have always been enough. From the very day you were born. Let that profound truth, that unshakable truth, settle deeply into your bones. Sink further into the mattress. Heavier, softer, completely at peace. You are safe. You are loved. Loved by the only person who truly matters, yourself. Sleep is coming closer now. Sleep is welcoming you home. Drift down into the safety. The absolute safety of the dark. You are whole. You are completely forgiven. Rest now. Now that your precious inner child is safely resting within you. And the heavy cords, the draining cords of expectation, have been completely severed. It is time to address your physical vessel, the beautiful, exhausted body that has carried all this weight, this invisible emotional weight, for such a very long time. Your body has been your protector, your most loyal protector, constantly tightening its muscles, holding its breath, bracing for the next demand, the next criticism, the next emergency. It has been operating like a spring, a tightly coiled spring, always ready to jump up, to fix things for everyone else. But tonight, right now, the war is over. The performance has ended. There is absolutely nothing left. Nothing left to defend against. In this dark room, I want you to bring your awareness, your soft, gentle awareness, all the way down to the very tips of your toes. I want you to imagine and physically feel a warm, heavy sensation, a liquid sensation beginning right there. It is the feeling of absolute surrender. Shh. Let this heavy warmth move slowly up through the soles of your feet, up into your heels, your ankles, dissolving every single ounce of lingering tension. Let that incredibly heavy warmth travel up into your calves, wrapping around your shins, up into your knees and your thighs. Your legs have carried you through so many difficult situations, so many rooms where you just wanted to run away. But you stayed. You stayed to keep the peace. You stayed to make sure everyone else was okay. You can silently thank your legs right now, and then give them permission to completely let go. Let the bones in your legs become as heavy as lead, sinking entirely, deeply into the mattress. You do not need to go anywhere tonight. Now slowly move that warm awareness. Move it up into your hips and your pelvis. This is your physical center of gravity, and it is also the place where we unconsciously store so much of our unspoken fear, the fear of not being enough, the fear of not being enough. Notice if you are still clenching, subtly clenching those muscles, holding yourself tight. With your next slow exhale, I want you to intentionally release that grip. Let the muscles in your lower back and your hips completely melt, unclenching, softening, unraveling like a tight knot coming undone. Feel the mattress rising up to meet you, supporting your full weight, your unapologetic weight. You do not have to hold yourself together. Not anymore. Gravity is holding you now. Shh. Let that profound warmth, that melting warmth spread up through your stomach, the place that is churned with so much anxiety over other people. Fill the organs inside your abdomen, relaxing, settling into a state of deep rest. Let the warmth travel up into your chest, wrapping around your lungs and your heart. The tight band of restriction across your ribs is finally snapping open, allowing your lungs to expand fully, effortlessly, beautifully. You are completely safe to breathe, taking up all the space you need. Bring the awareness down your arms, from your shoulders, down to your elbows, your wrists, and out through your fingertips, your hands, The hands that have worked so tirelessly to serve others are now completely useless. Useless in the best possible way. They are heavy, limp, and resting peacefully by your side. And finally, let this heavy wave of release flow up through your neck, melting the stubborn tension. The tension at the base of your skull. It washes over your scalp, smoothing out your forehead. It flows down over your eyes, making your eyelids incredibly heavy, sealed shut by a comfortable darkness, a velvety darkness. Your jaw, which has been locked tight, locked with unsaid words, falls completely slack. Your tongue rests heavily at the bottom of your mouth. The mask is gone. The armor is entirely stripped away. Shh. Your physical body is now a sanctuary of pure, undisturbed peace. Feel the entirety of your body, from the crown of your head down to your toes, vibrating with a quiet stillness, a grounded stillness. You are anchored to this bed, heavy, warm, and perfectly safe. The outside world is completely forgotten. You aren't just a heavy soul, a breathing soul, sinking deeper and deeper into the ultimate comfort, the comfort of the void. Let yourself drift. Let yourself be held. Let the profound weight of relaxation pull you completely under as your physical body continues to sink deeper, deeper into this profound state of rest, completely supported by the mattress beneath you. I want to share a secret, a deeply liberating secret, a concept that will change the way you carry yourself, the way you carry yourself in the world. It is called the paradox of surrender. For so many years, you have operated under an illusion, a very specific illusion, a very exhausting illusion. You have secretly believed that if you just worked a little harder, if you were just a little more accommodating, if you said the perfect words at the exact right time, you could somehow control what everyone else thinks of you. You have treated their opinions like a puzzle that you just need to solve. But my dear, people-pleasing is a desperate attempt, an exhausting attempt at control. It is your anxious mind trying to manage their inner world, their fragile feelings, their unpredictable reactions. And I want you to gently realize right now that it is a game you can absolutely never win. You can never truly control what is inside another human being. You can twist yourself into a million different shapes. You can set yourself on fire just to keep them warm, and they might still misunderstand you. They might still judge you. They might still be entirely unhappy. Carl Jung taught us a brilliant truth, a truth about this very thing. He called it projection. When someone judges you harshly, when someone is endlessly critical of you, they are rarely actually seeing you. What they are seeing is a reflection of their own shadow, their own deep insecurities, their own unhealed wounds, projected perfectly onto you. You've been exhausting your life force, your precious life force, trying to manage and fix their own unresolved pain. Notice how incredibly heavy that is, that profound realization, and notice how incredibly freeing it is to finally put it down, to stop trying. What if you simply stopped trying so hard? What if tonight, in the beautiful safety of the dark, you completely surrendered the desperate need, the need to control their perception of you? What if you gave up the exhausting job, the job of being the perfect reflection in their mirror? I want you to imagine the freedom, the profound freedom, in simply letting people be wrong. wrong about you. Let that radical thought settle. Settle deep into your tired mind. What if you just let them misunderstand you? What if you allowed yourself to be the villain in their story? If it means you finally get to be the hero in your own. Notice the initial spike of panic, the panic your mind might feel, the fear of not defending yourself, the fear of being disliked. Shh. Let that fear rise, and then let it wash over you. Like a wave crashing gently on the shore and pulling back into the ocean. You do not need to fight it. Just watch it dissolve into the dark. When you stop trying to control how they see you, you instantly take back your power, all of your incredible power, the energy you used to spend calculating their shifting moods, scanning their unreadable faces, worrying about their delayed texts. It comes rushing back into your own chest, filling up your own depleted cup. Feel your hands right now. Notice if they are open. Let your palms face the ceiling. Face the dark sky above. This is the physical posture, the posture of complete surrender. You are no longer grasping, no longer manipulating the environment, just to feel safe. You are simply letting the world be exactly what it is, and you are letting yourself be exactly who you are. Let them think whatever they want to think. Let them have their opinions. The thoughts belong entirely to them. They are not your responsibility. Not your responsibility to manage. They are not your heavy burden. Not your burden to carry. As you surrender this false illusion of control, feel a massive invisible weight lifting completely off your chest. Your breathing becomes so much easier, so much deeper, more beautifully rhythmic. You are completely untouchable in this state of surrender. You are safely wrapped in the quiet darkness, owing absolutely nothing to anyone. Sink deeply into this exquisite relief, the profound relief of giving up the fight, the relief of just being. Shh. Let the gentle wave of true peace carry you further down into the void. You do not have to explain yourself, not to them, not to anyone. The ultimate peace is here, waiting for you in the surrender. Sleep is coming closer, welcoming your free soul. Now that you have completely surrendered the exhausting illusion of control, now that your physical body is resting so incredibly heavily upon this bed, your subconscious mind is wide open. It is beautifully receptive, like fertile soil waiting patiently in the dark, waiting for new seeds to be planted. For decades, your mind has been running on a very old operating system, a very broken program, a program installed when you were just a little girl. It told you a devastating lie. It told you that your worth as a human being was entirely transactional. It told you that you were only valuable if you were useful, if you were endlessly agreeable, if you were constantly sacrificing your own needs, just for the comfort of the tribe. You have spent your entire adult life trying to pay off a debt that you never actually owed. You have treated your own energy, your own precious time, and your own profound peace as currency to buy love, to buy approval from the outside world. But tonight, in this sacred silence, this undisturbed silence, we are completely uninstalling that program, that broken program. We are gently stripping away the lie of transactional love, and we are replacing it replacing it with the absolute truth, the unshakable truth of your inherent worth. I want you to listen to these words, not just with your ears, but with every single heavy cell, every cell in your resting body. Let my voice become your own inner voice. Let these truths bypass your logical brain and sink directly down into your bones. You do not have to earn your space in this world. You never did. Your worth is not a performance. It is not a resume of all the favors you have done, or all the conflicts you have smoothed over. Your value is not determined by how much you can endure without complaining. You are inherently worthy of love, profoundly worthy. Simply because you exist, simply because you were born, you are enough, exactly as you are right now, lying in the dark, doing absolutely nothing for anyone. You are completely whole, even when you are utterly exhausted, even when you are messy, even when you are entirely empty. I want you to imagine a golden light, a warm golden light activating right in the center of your chest, right in your heart space. With every slow breath you take, this light grows a little brighter, a little warmer. This is the physical sensation, the sensation of unconditional self-love. This is the light of your true self, finally coming back online. Feel that golden warmth spreading through your ribs, melting away the old conditions, the old rigid rules, melting away the old conditions. The old fears of abandonment. And as it spreads, I want you to deeply absorb these new permissions. You are officially allowed to rest. Allowed to rest without a single drop of guilt. Rest is not a reward. Not a reward for burning yourself out. Rest is your absolute biological right. You are officially allowed to say no. No is a complete sentence. It does not require an apology. It does not require a long explanation, an anxious explanation to make the other person feel better. You are allowed to protect your energy, protected fiercely. You are allowed to be entirely unavailable to the demands of the outside world. You are allowed to disappoint people. Let the terrifying thought lose its power. Lose its power right now. People will survive being disappointed. The temporary discomfort is not more important than your lasting peace. You are allowed to let them be unhappy with your boundaries. You are allowed to prioritize your own soul. Prioritize it over their convenience. Notice how your physical body responds to these new truths. Notice the profound relief washing over you, washing over your entire nervous system. The heavy armor of the good woman is completely gone, and what remains is just a beautiful, sovereign human being, a human being who belongs entirely to herself. Shh. If that old anxious voice tries to creep back in, telling you that this is selfish, I want you to wrap that golden light around it and gently put it to sleep. Loving yourself fiercely is not selfish. It is the foundation of all true healing. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and tonight you are finally filling your own cup, filling it to the very brim. Sink deeper into the mattress, feeling heavier and more profoundly relaxed than you have felt in years. The new program is installed. The truth is anchored deep within your subconscious. You are safe. You are worthy. You are completely free. Tomorrow when you finally wake up, the world will still be there. The demands will still exist, but you will be entirely different. You will carry this warm golden light. Carry it inside your chest. You will remember that you always have a choice. You do not have to automatically say yes anymore. You can pause, take a deep breath, and choose yourself. But for now, there's absolutely nothing to practice, nothing to learn. Just this beautiful, endless drifting. The golden light inside your chest. It is now pulsing with a slow and steady rhythm. A rhythm that perfectly matches the beating of your heart. You have done the heavy lifting. The profound emotional work is complete. There is absolutely nothing left to process, nothing left to figure out. The healing is already happening. It is happening on a cellular level, deep within your resting body. Now it is time to drift away from the physical realm, the realm of thoughts and memories. I want you to feel the edges, the physical edges of your body. Notice how they're beginning to blur. They are softening into the dark, softening into the mattress beneath you. You're losing the sensation of where you end and where the room begins. The boundaries are dissolving completely into the quiet night. You are no longer just a person lying in a bed. Shh. You are becoming pure awareness, a peaceful, floating consciousness, suspended perfectly in the void, the beautiful, comforting void. Imagine the ceiling above you. Imagine it slowly fading away, fading into a vast open sky. A sky filled with millions of ancient stars. They are watching over you, keeping a silent protective vigil. The air in the room, it feels incredibly expansive now, like a calm, cosmic ocean. You are resting on the surface, the perfectly still surface of this ocean. You do not need to swim. You do not need to paddle. You do not even need to float. The ocean is holding you effortlessly in its dark embrace. With every exhalation, you sink a fraction of an inch deeper into the warm water. The water is made of pure peace, pure unconditional acceptance. Feel it washing over your tired limbs, washing away the last remnants, the last tiny fragments of the day. The day is officially gone. It belongs to the past now. The future does not exist here. Tomorrow is just a concept, an entirely meaningless concept right now. There is only this exact moment, this endless, expanding present. Time is completely stopped. The ticking clock has gone silent. You are slipping out of time, slipping into eternity. Shh. Notice the profound silence. It is not an empty silence. It is a rich, heavy silence, a silence that hums with universal energy. It is the sound of deep restoration, the sound of your nervous system, finally powering down completely for the night. You are safe to let the darkness, let the beautiful velvety darkness swallow you entirely. Let go of the words. You do not need to listen anymore. My voice is just a distant echo, a soothing vibration in the background. It is carrying you down to the very bottom of the cosmic ocean, down where the deepest sleep lives, the sleep without dreams, the sleep of absolute stillness. You're surrendering the final layer of control. The mind is gently shutting off. The thoughts are becoming heavy clouds drifting out of sight. You are completely empty, beautifully, brilliantly empty. A vessel of pure rest. You have returned to the source, the ancient quiet source of all things. Feel the gravity of the earth. It is pulling you close, holding you like a beloved child. You are completely forgiven, completely accepted, completely free. The people pleaser is fast asleep. The good woman is resting securely. The inner child is safe, and you, the sovereign observer, are drifting away. Shh. Doctor, rifting endlessly into the warm embrace of the night. Sleep is washing over your mind, washing over your brain waves, pulling them down into a slow rhythm, a slow, heavy delta rhythm. Everything is soft. Everything is quiet. Everything is quiet. Everything is perfectly still. You are dissolving beautifully into the void, Surrender to it. Surrender completely. You are a tiny speck of light, a beautiful speck of light in the vast universe. You do not have to be important. You do not have to matter to anyone right now. The pressure of being significant. It is completely lifted. You're allowed to be entirely insignificant. Insignificant in the most beautiful way. Like a single grain of sand, resting peacefully on an endless beach. The ocean waves are rhythmically washing over you. That's the sound of the universe. Breathing with you. Breathing for you. You are deeply embedded in this piece. You are woven into the fabric. The dark fabric of the cosmos. Nothing can disturb this rest. No phone call, no email, no sudden demand. You have crossed the threshold into the untouchable realm. The realm of profound sleep. Let the heavy curtain fall completely over your conscious mind. The journey is over. The destination is reached. You are home. Perfectly unconditionally home. Drift, float, sleep, sleep. You are drifting now. Drifting in the absolute center. The center of the beautiful void. There is no up. There is no down. Just the endless dark. The infinite dark. The temperature is perfectly warm. Perfectly matched to your skin. You are dissolving into it. Dissolving like a drop of water. A drop of water falling into a vast dark ocean. Becoming one with the water. Becoming one with the night. Notice how incredibly quiet it is. The loud voices are gone. The endless demands are gone. The heavy guilt is completely gone. You do not have to be a person right now. You do not have to have a name. You do not have to have a history. You are just a slow rhythm. A slow, beautiful rhythm of breath, expanding and contracting. In the silent universe. Shh. This is the deepest rest. The rest you have been craving. Craving for so many exhausting years. Let the darkness hold you. It is like a mother holding her child. Unconditionally holding you. Without expecting a single thing in return. You do not owe the darkness anything. You just get to be held. Let go of the last tiny thread. The thread connecting you to the waking world. The world of expectations. Let it slip from your fingers. Let it go entirely. Watch it drift away, disappearing into the mist. You are completely untethered. You are entirely free. Free to just sleep. Free to just sleep. Sleep is wrapping around your mind like a thick, heavy velvet blanket, a blanket of pure comfort, muffling every thought, muffling every worry, muffling every single expectation. You are entirely safe, safe from the demanding world, safe from your own harsh inner critic, safe from the desperate need to be perfect. The good woman has finally gone. She has dissolved into the stars. The chronic people-pleaser is gone. She is resting peacefully in the shadows. There is only peace left, pure, unadulterated peace. It fills the exact space, the space where the anxiety used to be. It fills the space where the fear used to live. Shh. You are a vessel of peace, a vessel of incredibly heavy sleep, sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into the absolute bottom, the bottom of the cosmic ocean. Absolutely nothing can reach you here. Nothing can touch you here. You are completely protected. Protected by the infinite void. Surrender to the gentle pull. The heavy, comforting pull of gravity. It is drawing you down. Down into the deepest delta waves. The waves of profound unconsciousness. Your brain is repairing itself. Repairing the invisible emotional damage. The damage of constantly giving. Giving all your energy away. But right now you are keeping it. Keeping it all for yourself. It is an incredibly selfish act, and it is incredibly beautiful. You are fully allowed to be selfish here. You are fully allowed to take up space. Take up all the space in this healing void. Just sleep. Just breathe. Just effortlessly exist. Nothing else matters. The world will keep spinning without you. The people will be perfectly fine. You do not have to hold the sky up tonight. Let it spin. Let it fade. Let it all go. Shh. You are entering the final stage. The stage of absolute formless nothingness, where deep cellular healing becomes automatic, where the exhausted soul recharges. Drift down into the quiet, float down into the peace, sink down into the heavy blackness. The comforting, protective blackness. There's nowhere else to be. There's nothing else to do. Let the silence consume you. Let the sleep take over completely. Surrender to the dark. Surrender to the rest. Drift away. Drift away entirely. Sleep. 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 You continue walking. Walking deeper into the ancient forest, the silver mist is settling on the forest floor like a soft, glowing carpet. Every single step. Every step is incredibly deliberate, incredibly grounded. The frantic energy of the valley. It is entirely gone. Replaced by a soothing rhythm, a rhythm that matches your heartbeat. Up ahead in the distance, you see a soft warm glow, an amber light, flickering gently in the dark. It is not the demanding light, the harsh light of the village. It is the welcoming glow, the glow of a hearth fire. Your tired body instinctively knows that you are walking toward safety, toward a place of profound rest. You follow the winding path. It opens up into a breathtaking clearing, circular glade bathed in moonlight. And there in the center, nestled between massive ancient roots, is a small stone dwelling. Smoke is gently rising from its chimney, carrying the comforting scent. The scent of burning cedar and dried lavender. Shh. Sitting quietly on a wooden bench, just outside the dwelling, is a figure. As you draw closer, you feel absolutely no spike of anxiety. Your nervous system is perfectly calm, because this presence is entirely different. It is the guardian of the forest, the wise ancient archetype, an older woman with silver hair, her face lined with decades of genuine living. In the waking world, whenever you approach someone, your mind immediately begins to calculating what they need from you, how you should smile, what the polite thing is to say. But here, in soft amber light, your mind is completely blank, wonderfully blank. You realize with a profound wave of relief that you do not have to perform. You do not have to perform for her. She does not expect a greeting. She does not require small talk. The silence between you is not awkward. It is incredibly thick and incredibly healing. She simply looks up at you, and her eyes are like deep calm pools. She does not see the roles you play. She does not see the good woman, the reliable friend, or the endless giver. She sees straight through the layers, the exhausted layers of your mask, directly into your beautifully tired soul. She nods slowly, a deeply understanding nod. She knows exactly where you have come from. She knows about the heavy expectations, the expectations you finally left behind. And she knows exactly how incredibly hard you have been working, just to feel worthy of love. Shh. You do not have to explain a single thing. The massive burden, the burden of justifying your exhaustion, is completely lifted from your shoulders. Without saying a word, she gestures for you to sit down on the thick, soft moss. Beside her warm fire, you sink down, feeling the earth rise up to completely support your heavy body. The warmth of the fire washes over your face, relaxing the tiny muscles, the muscles around your eyes, softening your jaw, melting the stubborn tension. The tension in your neck. She reaches beside her and lifts a beautiful handcrafted mug, a clay mug filled with herbal tea. She gently hands it to you. Your tired hands wrap around it, around the warm clay. Feel the physical sensation, the sensation of the heat seeping into your cold palms, traveling up your arms, settling right into the center of your chest. You lift the mug to your lips, breathing in the steam. It smells of chamomile, wild honey, and deep restorative peace. As you take a slow, warm sip, the guardian finally speaks. Her voice is low, resonant, and incredibly gentle, like the sound of the wind moving through the ancient pines. She tells you that you have carried the weight of the world for far too long. She tells you that the opinions of others, they are simply leaves blowing in the wind. They have no weight here. They have absolutely no power here. Shh. She reaches out and gently places her warm weathered hand, paces it over yours. The physical touch sends a wave of profound, unconditional acceptance running through your entire body. She tells you that you are allowed to be entirely empty. You do not owe anyone your energy tonight. Your only job right now is to sit by this fire and simply exist. Notice the tears of pure relief. They might be gathering behind your closed eyes. Let them be there. Let the overwhelming realization wash over you that you are finally safe. You do not have to fix her fire. You do not have to wash the mug. You do not have to ensure she is comfortable. Someone is finally taking care of you. You lean your back against the tree, the massive trunk of the ancient tree, feeling its incredible strength, supporting your tired spine. The wood is solid, deeply rooted in the earth. It absorbs all your remaining physical exhaustion, pulling it down into the deep soil, leaving your body incredibly light, wonderfully heavy, and perfectly balanced. The guardian remains by your side, keeping a silent, fiercely protective watch. The fire crackles softly, sending tiny golden sparks floating up into the dark sky, mingling with the silver stars. Your breathing slows down even more, matching the slow, eternal rhythm, the rhythm of the forest. A desperate urge to belong. It is entirely evaporating in the heat of the fire. Shh. You belong to the forest now. You belong entirely to yourself. Let the heavy warmth completely envelop you. Let your mind drift away from the logic of the words. Just follow the soothing, descending melody, the melody of my voice, sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into the safest sleep you've ever known. Sleep, sleep, sleep. After a timeless moment, a beautiful moment by the warm fire. The wise guardian slowly stands up. She does not say a single word, but she looks at you with deep permission. She gently gestures for you to follow her, to go even deeper, and to the very heart of the ancient woods. You slowly rise from the soft earth, leaving the comforting glow behind, the amber glow of the hearth. You step back into the cool light, the pristine silver light of the moon. The new path is incredibly narrow, winding carefully through towering rock formations, through thick ancient roots that have guarded this space for centuries. This is a path that no one from the valley could ever find. It is entirely hidden, magically concealed, and meant only for you. With every single step along this narrow passageway, you feel the final weight, the remaining weight of your daytime identity, completely stripping away. Shh. You are no longer a mother, a daughter, a wife, a friend, or a reliable employee. You are shedding every single societal label, every heavy role, every exhausting expectation. Expectations that tie you to the outside world. You are becoming pure consciousness, unburdened consciousness, moving gracefully through the dark. The narrow path finally opens up, revealing a magnificent sanctuary, a breathtakingly beautiful hidden sanctuary. It is a perfectly circular glade, entirely enclosed by massive cliffs, impenetrable cliffs of smooth, dark stone. The walls reach so high into the night sky, they create an absolute fortress of solitude. The moonlight pours directly down into the center of the glade, creating a brilliant, glowing pool, a pool of silver light. This is your ultimate sanctuary, the absolute center of your inner world. Look around this spectacular space. The towering walls are covered in moss, glowing bioluminescent moss, casting a soft ethereal light. A green and blue light pulsing gently, pulsing in the dark. There's a deep physical stillness here. It is not just the absence of noise. It is a heavy, tangible presence, a presence of absolute peace, a thick, velvety silence, a silence that completely insulates your nervous system, insulates it from the frantic energy, the energy of the outside world. Absolutely no opinions can survive here. No judgments, no criticisms, and no demands can ever penetrate these ancient stone walls. You are sealed inside a perfect bubble, a bubble of unconditional safety. The air here is perfectly pure and incredibly crisp, carrying the intoxicating scent, the sleep-inducing scent of night-blooming jasmine, crushed eucalyptus leaves, and the rich, comforting smell of damp earth. Every time you inhale, this pure, magical air washes through you, washes through your entire respiratory system, physically scrubbing away the lingering anxiety, the exhausting fear of not being enough, the desperate, chronic need to please. In the very center of this moonlit sanctuary, directly beneath the silver beam of the moon, there is a natural bed, a bed formed lovingly by the earth itself. It is made of the thickest moss, the softest, most vibrant green moss you have ever seen in your life. It looks incredibly inviting, incredibly safe, and it is waiting entirely for you. You walk slowly toward it, feeling the cool, soft grass tickling beneath your bare feet. You do not have to ask for permission to rest here. You do not have to earn the right to lie down. This sacred space was created perfectly, created exclusively for your exhausted soul, your beautiful soul. You gently lower yourself and lie down on the magnificent bed of moss. Shh. The very second your heavy body makes contact with the earth, a massive, undeniable wave crashes over you, a wave of physical relief. The moss is perfectly contoured to the exact shape of your spine, holding you, cradling you. Like a mother holding a deeply exhausted child, you let your arms fall heavily to your sides, your palms facing upward, open to the moonlight. You let your legs completely relax, sinking deeply, heavily into the soft, yielding earth. Notice exactly how your physical body responds to this absolute, uncompromising safety, the tight, stubborn knots in your shoulders, the ones you have carried for years, carried just to keep everyone else happy. They are finally melting away, completely melting away. The deep, persistent ache in your lower back, born from constantly bending over backwards for everyone else. It is entirely dissolving into the ground beneath you. The earth is literally pulling the exhaustion, pulling it directly out of your heavy bones, acting like a massive sponge, absorbing all the frantic energy, all the swallowed words, all the forced polite smiles. You are emptying yourself out completely, pouring all that heavy emotional burden directly into the ancient ground, where it is instantly neutralized, instantly turned into peace. Look up at the infinite night sky, framed perfectly by the circular cliffs. Shh, a breathtaking canvas of sparkling ancient stars, burning in the dark for billions of years, completely unbothered by human opinions, completely indifferent to social expectations. They do not shrink to make other stars comfortable. They just shine, perfectly content in their own magnificent existence. You are exactly like those stars right now. You are allowed to just exist. You do not have to be useful tonight. You do not have to be accommodating. You do not have to be the good woman. You are absolutely perfect, unequivocally perfect, exactly as you are. In this beautifully quiet, solitary moment, listen to the profound, heavy silence, the heavy silence of your sanctuary. It is the most beautiful, healing music you have ever heard. The magnificent sound of no one needing you, the spectacular sound of no one watching you, the sound of total, absolute spiritual freedom. Let the silver moonlight wash gently over your face. It is cool and incredibly soothing, washing over your tired forehead, completely smoothing out the worry lines, washing over your closed eyelids, sealing them shut with a heavy, peaceful, protective darkness, washing over your chest, illuminating the pure, warm, golden light, the light of your own inherent worth, the beautiful light you hid away for so long, glowing brilliantly, safely in the absolute privacy. Shh. You are completely disconnected, permanently disconnected from the exhausting matrix, the matrix of human demands. The heavy cord has been cut, the suffocating mask has been dropped, the psychological armor is entirely gone. You are a sovereign, powerful being, resting perfectly in the untouchable heart, the heart of the ancient world. Sleep, 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 as you lie perfectly still, supported upon the magnificent bed, the bed of soft green moss. The silver moonlight shifts. It pours down from the night sky. It is no longer just a distant light. It is slowly transforming into a gentle liquid energy, a profound healing force, washing gracefully over your physical body. This magnificent silver light, it is the pure essence, the untainted essence of your original self, the exact energy you were born with. Before the world told you who to be, before you learned that your worth was tied to how endlessly useful you could be. This light holds absolutely no expectations. It holds no demands, no judgments, no hidden conditions. It is simply pure, unconditional love, returning to you in the absolute silence, the silence of this ancient sanctuary. I want you to visualize, physically feel this warm, silver liquid light, gently touching the very crown of your head. It begins to seep slowly, beautifully down through your scalp, sinking deep into the physical structure, the structure of your brain, as it enters your mind. It begins a profound process, a process of cellular integration, softly washing away the deeply ingrained algorithms, the algorithms of the people pleaser. Feel the light moving through the neural pathways, the pathways that used to constantly scan the room for danger, the pathways that tirelessly calculated how to make everyone else comfortable. The silver light is gently putting them to sleep, putting those exhausted pathways to sleep, permanently dissolving the frantic need, the need to manage the emotions of the outside world. You can literally feel your brain becoming quiet, smooth and incredibly heavy, The chronic overthinking is silenced. The endless replaying of past conversations completely silenced by this radiant, heavy peace. The liquid silver light continues, its slow, deliberate descent, flowing smoothly down into your throat. The place where you swallowed your true voice, swallowed it for so many decades. It wraps warmly around your vocal cords, healing the microscopic tears. The tears caused by forcing a polite yes, when your soul was desperately screaming no. Feel your throat opening up, expanding and integrating the absolute right, the right to speak your truth, or the magnificent right to say absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. You do not have to explain your boundaries. Never again. Now let the heavy, glowing light pour directly down into the center of your chest, flooding your heart space. This is where the most profound integration takes place. For so long you have walked around as a fragmented soul. You had the mask of the good woman, presenting to the world, while your exhausted inner child hid in fear, and your fiercely protective shadow was locked away in the dark. You gave away thousands of tiny pieces of your own vital energy, handing them out to anyone who asked, just to keep the fragile peace. But right now, in the absolute safety of this moonlit sanctuary, all of those scattered pieces, they are rushing back to you. Imagine thousands of tiny glowing sparks of your own life force, flying through the night sky, returning from the valley, returning from the past, returning from the people who drained you, sinking effortlessly back into your chest. Feel the incredible expansive warmth, the warmth in your heart, as your inner child, your shadow, and your conscious mind perfectly merge together, merge into one solid, unbreakable whole. There is no more internal conflict. You no longer have to fight yourself to appease someone else. The woman who sets firm boundaries is the exact same woman who is deeply kind. The woman who rests without guilt is the exact same woman who is inherently worthy. You are no longer fractured. You are beautifully, magnificently integrated. Let that profound realization settle into the very marrow of your bones. Notice how the physical heaviness has changed. It is no longer the crushing heaviness, the painful heaviness of emotional exhaustion. It is the magnificent, grounded heaviness. Heaviness of a soul that has finally come entirely home to itself. The silver light flows down through your stomach, instantly neutralizing the old knots of anxiety, the phantom guilt of taking up space. It is completely washed away, leaving behind a vast, serene ocean, an ocean of inner calm. The light travels down through your hips, your legs and your calves, out through the soles of your feet, pushing any microscopic trace of residual fear out into the ancient earth, where it is absorbed and transformed. Your entire physical vessel is now glowing with this integrated silver energy. You are a closed circuit of perfect peace. You are no longer leaking your precious energy, leaking it out into the world. Your cup is completely full, and it belongs entirely to you. In this state of total integration, you finally realize the most liberating truth, the truth of your entire life. You realize that the opinions of others, their fleeting judgments, their silent disapprovals, they were never actually about you. They were always just ghosts, shadows playing on the wall. You spent your whole life running from ghosts, but here, in the solid reality, the reality of your own sovereign heart, those ghosts simply cannot exist. They have completely vanished into the void. You are untouchable. You are impenetrable to the chaos of the waking world. As you lie here on the soft yielding moss, you begin to feel the physical boundaries, the boundaries of your body slowly dissolving. You are no longer entirely separate from the ancient forest. You are becoming one with the deep silence, the silence of the stones, one with the slow, eternal breathing. The breathing of the towering trees, one with the infinite darkness, the darkness of the night sky above you. There is no past to regret. There is no future to frantically prepare for. There is absolutely nothing left to manage, nothing left to fix, and no one left to please. There is only the exquisite, endless present moment. You are completely surrendered to the heavy pulling gravity, the gravity of deep sleep. The silver light is dimming now, becoming softer, pulling you down into the absolute deepest layers of rest. Let your mind completely let go of the words. Let everything become a beautiful, meaningless blur. Drift perfectly into the void. Sleep, 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 sleep. As you rest so beautifully in the absolute safety of your sanctuary, your physical body completely surrendered to the earth. Your ears begin to pick up a new sound, an incredibly soothing sound. It is a very gentle sound, a very rhythmic sound, coming from just beyond the mossy glade. It is the sound of water, a slow, deep, endlessly flowing river. You feel a gentle magnetic pull, a pull in your chest, an invitation from the deepest part of your mind to drift even further away from the waking world. You rise completely effortlessly, rising from the bed of moss, leaving all your physical heaviness behind on the earth, and you walk slowly, walking toward the edge of the sanctuary. The air is so perfectly still, so beautifully quiet. Just a few steps away, you find the river. The water is wide. It moves with a magnificent slow grace. The surface of the river is dark, incredibly smooth, looking exactly like polished liquid glass. It perfectly reflects the millions of stars, the ancient sparkling stars from the night sky, making it look as though the river itself is made of pure cosmic light. More gently at the grassy bank, waiting entirely and exclusively for you, is a small, exquisitely crafted wooden boat. It is old, but perfectly sturdy, beautifully carved from the dark wood of the ancient forest. Inside the boat, waiting to hold you, is a bed of the thickest blankets, the heaviest, softest blankets you have ever seen. They look so incredibly warm, so deeply inviting. You step seamlessly into the boat. The wood feels solid and safe. Safe beneath your bare feet, you lie down, sinking deeply into the mountain of heavy blankets, pulling them up all the way to your chin. They wrap around you like a cocoon of absolute protection, and the very moment your exhausted body settles completely into the boat, the mooring rope magically unties itself. Slipping silently into the dark water, the boat pushes away. Gently, almost imperceptibly pushing away from the solid bank. You are drifting now. You are officially unmoored from the solid ground of your daytime life. Feel the immediate hypnotic rocking motion, the motion of the water beneath you. It is rocking you gently from side to side, back and forth. It is the ancient universal rhythm, the rhythm of a cradle, physically lulling your exhausted nervous system, lulling it into a state of total surrender, total uncompromising surrender. You look up at the sky, the towering trees on either side. They're slowly parting, revealing the vast, magnificent cosmic ocean, because the water is so perfectly still and the sky is so incredibly clear. You can no longer tell. You cannot tell where the river ends and where the sky begins. You are no longer tethered to the earth. You are quite literally floating in the stars, suspended in the beautiful endless dark. Think about the magnificent freedom, the freedom of this exact moment. You do not have to steer this boat. There are no oars for you to pull. There is no map for you to read. And absolutely no destination. No destination for you to worry about. The river of your deep unconscious mind. It knows exactly where it is taking you. For the first time in your entire life, you do not have to be the one in control. You do not have to manage the journey. You have absolutely no responsibilities here. Your only job, your only purpose in this exact moment is to simply let yourself be carried. Let the river do all the heavy lifting. The gentle current pull you further and further away from the shores of your waking life. The shores represent everything you left behind. The demands, the expectations, the desperate need to please everyone, the exhausting performance of being the perfect woman. Watch as those shores slowly fade away into the silver mist, becoming completely invisible. Shh. You're entirely untouchable out here on the water. The boat is your floating sanctuary. Listen to the mesmerizing sound, the sound of the water softly lapping against the wooden hull. It sounds like a constant, rhythmic whisper, a lullaby from the universe itself, telling you over and over again that it is safe to let go. It is safe to stop trying so hard. It is safe to just drift. Any lingering thoughts, any last stubborn remnants of anxiety, they're simply drifting away. Drifting on the surface of the dark water, floating further behind the boat until they completely disappear from your awareness. Your mind is becoming perfectly clear, perfectly empty, beautifully void of all human concerns. Notice how your physical body feels right now. Your arms and legs are so incredibly heavy, completely melted into the soft blankets. You are losing the sensation of where your body ends and where the boat begins. You are becoming one with the gentle rocking, one with the slow current, one with the magnificent silence. The silence of the starry night. The river is beginning to widen now. The current is slowing down even more, becoming almost entirely still. The boat is gently gliding out of the river, entering a vast, dark, perfectly peaceful lake. This is the lake of the void, the absolute deepest layer, the deepest layer of the subconscious mind, where all dreams begin and where all profound cellular healing takes place. There is no more movement. There is only the sensation of floating effortlessly in the absolute center. The center of the universe. You are perfectly weightless, perfectly supported, perfectly at peace. Let the heavy, velvety darkness wash completely over your tired eyes. Let the gentle rocking pull you completely under. Drift away into the beautiful restorative nothingness. Sleep, sleep, sleep. As the small wooden boat settles perfectly into the exact center of the vast dark lake. The physical world around you begins to profoundly change. The water beneath the boat is no longer just water. It is slowly transforming into the soft, heavy fabric. The fabric of the universe itself. You are gracefully entering the void, the absolute deepest layer. The deepest layer of the subconscious mind. This is a sacred, untouched dimension where time completely stops, where physical space loses all of its meaning, and where the exhausting human experience is entirely suspended. In the waking world, you are defined by so many demanding things, defined by your relationships, by your endless obligations, by the way you tirelessly manage the emotions of everyone around you. You are defined by the heavy mask, the mask you wear every single day. But here, in this spectacular, infinite emptiness, the emptiness of the void. You do not have a name. You do not have a history. You do not even have a physical body. Notice how the sensation of your arms and legs, has completely dissolved into the dark. The boundaries between where you end and where the universe begins have entirely vanished. You are no longer a tired person, lying in a bed. You are simply a tiny glowing point, a point of pure awareness, suspended perfectly in the infinite velvety blackness. Think about the magnificent, overwhelming relief, the relief of that truth. To be nothing, to be absolutely no one, the chronic people pleaser, the impossibly good woman, the endless giver. They are all just distant, fading concepts. Concepts from a faraway planet. They do not exist here. They absolutely cannot survive in the void. There is absolutely no one to please in this magnificent darkness. There is no audience to perform for. There are no faces to scan for approval or disappointment. There is no right or wrong thing to say, because there are no words here. The silence of the void is absolute. It is a thick, heavy, profound silence. A silence that completely saturates your awareness. Shh, washing away the echoes of a million anxious conversations for your entire life. You have been so incredibly terrified of disappointing people. You have twisted your own soul, twisted it into painful knots, just to keep the fragile peace. You have sacrificed your own profound truth, just to ensure you would not be abandoned. But in the void, there is no peace to keep. Because there is no conflict. There's no one to abandon you. Because there's only you, in the vast undisturbed stillness, the stillness of eternity. Let the heavy, comforting darkness, let it completely swallow you. Let it wrap around your formless awareness like a thick, protective blanket. You are being held in the ultimate cosmic womb, a place of absolute neutrality, where you are neither good nor bad, neither useful nor useless. You simply are. You do not need to hold yourself together, not anymore. You do not need to endlessly maintain your shape. Maintain it for the comfort of others. Let yourself completely unravel. Let your consciousness spread out, expanding endlessly into the dark. You are dissolving into the night, becoming entirely one with the quiet. This is exactly where true healing, miraculous cellular healing takes place, when the mind completely surrenders its heavy identity. Body finally has unconditional permission to repair the deep, invisible damage, the damage caused by chronic stress, the exhausting physical toll, the toll of constantly managing other people. It is being entirely reversed right now, in this beautiful sacred nothingness. Even the deepest cellular memory of tension, the phantom pain of swallowed anger, the invisible weight of responsibility, it is all being erased from your spiritual blueprint. You are absorbing the limitless quiet energy, filling up the vast, empty spaces, the spaces inside you, the cup that you desperately emptied for everyone else today, is now overflowing with the quiet, restorative power, the power of the universe. You are whole again, not by adding anything to yourself, but by taking away everything that you never actually were. There is absolutely nothing left to hold on to, and nothing left to let go of. The long journey is complete. The final destination has been reached. You are floating gracefully, floating in the absolute center of nowhere, and it is unequivocally the safest place you have ever been. Let my voice become just a faint vibration, a distant vibration in the dark. You do not need to listen to the words anymore. The logical meaning does not matter at all. Just follow the slow descending rhythm as it pulls you deeper, deeper and deeper into the formless night. You are completely untethered, perfectly free, perfectly nothing. Drift now, drift endlessly into the beautiful, magnificent void. Shh. There is no return, just deep, profound, eternal rest. There is no return, just deep, profound, eternal rest. Let the nothingness consume you. Sleep deeply in the void. Sleep, sleep, sleep. The magnificent healing void. It is now your entire world. It is the most beautiful world, the most profoundly safe world you have ever known. My journey with you tonight. It is coming to an end. I am going to leave you here. Leave you to drift effortlessly. Drift in this endless ocean of rest. But before my voice completely fades away into the dark, I want to plant one final anchor, one powerful anchor deep within your subconscious mind. I want to lock this exact feeling, this feeling of absolute peace, permanently lock it into your nervous system. Tomorrow morning, when the sunlight finally touches your face and you slowly open your eyes, you will instantly remember this profound peace. You will remember the spectacular freedom, the freedom of being completely untethered from the heavy expectations of the world. Shh. You will wake up realizing with absolute certainty that you absolutely do not have to put that mask on, that heavy, exhausting mask. You will wake up feeling incredibly light, wonderfully grounded, and fiercely protective of your own energy. Unapologetically protective of your own energy. Unapologetically protective. I want you to gently press your fingers together. Press your thumb and your index finger together. Right now, just for a fleeting second. Notice how that tiny physical touch feels. Tomorrow, or any day after, when you feel the old panic rising, when someone demands too much of you, and you feel the desperate urge to please them, all you have to do is press these two fingers, press them together again. And the very moment you do, this exact feeling of heavy, untouchable peace, it will instantly rush back into your chest. You will take a slow, deep breath, and you will remember the absolute freedom of the void. You will remember that you belong entirely to yourself. You are a sovereign being. You are fundamentally safe. You are deeply unconditionally loved by the universe, and you are completely free. My voice is just a distant whisper now, dissolving into the night wind. Shh. I am stepping back into the shadows, leaving you entirely to the quiet. There is nothing left to say, nothing left to hear, just the slow, beautiful rhythm, the rhythm of your own heart. Sleep now, let go entirely. Drift away, drift into the deepest, darkest rest, the most beautiful rest. Good night. Sleep, 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 sleep.